Hi there, welcome to Bitesize Piano. In this tutorial I'm going to teach you how to play the piano accompaniment part to Another Love by Tom Odell. So this one certainly is not for beginners, I'm afraid. I'm going to do a similar thing to how I've taught a couple of my tutorials in the past, such as like my Elton John ones, in that I'm going to teach you the chords and the sort of way that it has been played, but if I was to teach you this note for note, rhythm for rhythm, it would become an extremely long and tedious tutorial. I'll try and sing along as well. It's fairly repetitious, so I have left the full chords and lyrics down below in case you find them useful, and it's in an easy key signature. So it's in the key of E minor. So the chords are formed using those notes. So here is middle C as a reference point, so if you locate that pitch on your keyboard or piano. Some of my much lower notes may be out of shot if I play some octaves in my left hand. So let's look at the intro, which also makes up the first post-chorus and much of the other part of the song as well. So this bit's going to take the most time. So I'm going to teach both hands together. I think that's the easiest way. I've tried to be as specific as I can, and I'll give you a couple of ways to make it a bit easier as well, but it's a very wide hand position for both hands. So, in the left hand, you're going to play on octave E5, so that's E, B, E. In the right hand, you're then going to play second inversion of E minor, so it's B, E, G. So we have... You're going to play those two notes again, B and E. Then you're going to play a single A in the right hand, and then a D major chord, which is D, F sharp and A, with those fingers. So it's very left, right, left, right. So we've got... Then you're going to play that again. Then you have a full G major chord. If you can't stretch octave, you're just going to have to leave your thumb out and play those notes instead. So either play B, D, G, B or D, G, B. And the left hand is going to come and play G, D, G, so a G, G5. And then the left hand is going to play some single notes, so G, D, C. So do what we've done so far, and keep adding a little bit on each time. Hand is going to play an A minor chord, so A, C, E, and then the right hand is going to play a full C major chord, so C, E, G, C, and you're going to play that chord again, and then twist the outer notes to a B, which gives you an E minor chord. So we've got... And then you come back to that E5 again. And then you just play that E minor chord again, so B, E, G. And this is where you could, a slightly easier way, a slightly simpler way to play, which still sound good and really not that much different to be honest. You could play the B and E again, and then play B, E, A. So it's like an E sus chord, E sus4 chord. Play that again. You then come to B minor chord. So I'll just do what we've done so far. So what's actually being played is not the B and E, it's the E and G. But obviously that would require you to move your hand. There's really a very, really a minor difference in the sound of it. So if you wanted to keep it to slightly less movements, keep it there. I'll probably demonstrate a mixture of both, to be honest. And I have listened to him playing it, many versions of him playing it live, and he plays it differently almost every time. The main melody is there, being the top note of the chord. So we have along them lines. It's the vocal line of the verse, which is being voiced as the top notes of this part of the chords. So I'll show you that with those notes instead now. So from the beginning, I'll play a little bit quicker. Okay, so this chord here, we have the second inversion of B minor. So that's F sharp, B, D, F sharp, or just those notes if you can't play the octave. Obviously, if you can't switch octaves, you're just going to have to adapt to whatever suits you. So we've got the left hand's going to come to B, F sharp, B. Then you play that again. And then you play the G major chord, which is G, B, D, G, or just B, D, G. And then you're going to play first inversion of C major, and then a full, either a C5 in the left hand or a full C major chord there. So another thing happens with the B part. It comes and plays, it doesn't play the F sharp and B again, it actually plays the B and D. But again, if you want to have less movement, that still sounds absolutely fine and really not that much different. So I'll do it again from the beginning. Okay, and then we almost repeat that again. So we come up to the C major root, either like that or this. And you play a C and the A, that D chord again, C, and then E minor chord, and then the E5 in the left hand, and then some singular notes, so G, E, C this time. Come into the A minor in your left hand, twist so you play C major, back to E minor, then this bit again, so the E5, and then the C. And that's the end, almost the end of the intro. So yep, I realised that it's not the easiest thing, but the trick is just to break it down bit by bit as we're doing, learn one bit and then add the next bit on. So pause the video, take notes, etc. So I'll do it all again from the beginning. We kind of break up these notes just in no particular way. For 2 bars before the verse kicks in. Okay, so the chords for the verse then, we have C major, you're just going to hold these down. So this is a lot more simple, this part. So C, E, G. And you play 5th in the left hand. I'm just moving my other fingers out of the way. Yep. So we have E minor, E, G, B. And then you move those fingers to A and C. Play A in the left hand, so A minor. Back to E. And then we have B minor. So first inversion in the right hand. And B in F sharp in the right hand. So I'll do it again. I wanna take you somewhere so you know I care, but it's so cold and I don't know where. Let's repeat it again. I brought you daffodils in a pretty string, but they won't fly break up the C major chord, and it adds that top C up there, so it's a bit more specific. And then for the second part of the verse, you can just keep to playing fifths if you want. So we have, and it starts to break up the chords a bit more. So I've done a whole video on this. Go and check it out. I'm not going to properly explain what I'm doing, but again, he doesn't play it the same way every single time he plays it live. In the next verse, I don't wanna kiss you. So we do that D major passing chord. So it's starting to sound more like the chord progression for the intro now. So I don't wanna kiss you, make you feel alright. I'm just so tired to share my nights. I don't wanna cry, I wanna be in love, but all my tears have been used up. Break up the C. On another love. So I'll do all that verse then. I wanna take you somewhere so you know I care, but it's so cold and I don't know where. I brought you daffodils in a pretty string, but they won't flower like they did last spring. So now we're into, I guess, the chorus. So we have a C major 7 chord. Play C and G in the left hand, or you can start playing octaves, but I might reserve that until the song, you know, kicks in a bit more. So it's C, E, G, B, or you can just play those notes in the right hand if you want. On another love, another love. So we have G major, specifically second inversion. So G's in the left hand, or just a single G, and then D, G, B. And then E minor, how we've played it before. And all my tears have been used up, so B minor there. Back to C major 7. On another love, another love. All my tears have been used up. And then we have a C major 9. On another love. So that's miss out the C and play E, G, B. So it's C major 7, add the 9th. So it's called a C major 9. On another love, G, another love. All my tears have been used. And the last bit you play the C major 7, G, E minor, B again. So I'll just play all that chorus from the start. On another love, another love. All my tears have been used up. On another love, another love. All my tears have been used up. On another love, another love. All my tears have been used up. Oh. And it's back into this again. 2 bars of this. And then it's into the second verse. So for the second verse, it's kind of going back to the sort of how you play the intro, but I'm going to start using octaves now because it kicks in. It's to help it amp it up a bit. You can just play the verse, the same chords as the first verse, but if you want to, you know, be a bit more specific, we've got that again, the D major, then E minor, then the A minor, so this bit's all the same. And then you could play the E minor down there. Then the B minor to the G to the C. So you could make it more specific like that because that's what he's doing pretty much. So I will demonstrate using something along them lines. So doing something similar to the intro. And if someone hurts you and I wanna fight, but mine's been broken too many times, so I use my voice to be so fucking rude. Our words will win, but I know I'll lose. And I sing a song that'll be just us, but sang along to another heart. And I wanna cry, I wanna learn to love, but all my tears have been used up on another love, another love. Well, all my tears have been used up on another love, another love. All my tears have been used up on another love, another love. All my tears have been used up. And then we have and then into this again, but it's slightly different this time. So it's a post-chorus, but it doesn't start from the E. So it's like the second half of the intro. So we've got the D, and then the E minor, A minor, C major, E minor, just does that. It doesn't start from the E minor bit. So it's similar to the intro, but it's from the C major. So we've got the does that, and then it plays it again. So this is like the bridge section. So, I wanna sing a song that'll be just us, but I sing them all to another heart. So I'm gonna do my best to sing this next bit. It is fairly tricky to sing and play at the same time. Something will have to give. It'll probably be my voice, so at least it's just a reference point. I wanna sing a song that'll be just us. I sang them all to another heart. I wanna cry, I wanna fall in love, but all my tears have been used up on another love, another love. And all my tears have been used up on another love, another love. All my tears have been used up on another love, another love. All my tears have been used up. At the end there, it just ends on a B minor 7 chord. You can play it like that, so E, F sharp, and then A, D, F sharp. So that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it and that it's useful. If you'd like to leave a piano tutorial request, you need to click on this video, which takes you through to my official request space. You do need to be subscribed. All requests are noted and considered, so I look forward to seeing you over there.